From a modest apartment in Chicago to the most powerful office in the world, from student loans to a fortune worth tens of millions, this is not just a political story. This is the lifestyle evolution of a man who became a global icon. Today, we uncover the 2026 lifestyle, net worth, mansions, cars, investments, and the real financial empire of Barack Obama. And trust me, the numbers may surprise you. Before the wealth, before the speeches, before Air Force One, Barack Obama was a community organizer in Chicago. He worked modest jobs, paid off student loans, lived like an ordinary American, no silver spoon, no billionaire inheritance, just ambition and discipline. In 2008, everything changed. He became the 44th President of the United States, serving 2 historic terms from 2009 to 2017. But here's the real question. How did that presidency transform his financial future? Let's break it down. As of 2026, Barack Obama's estimated net worth is between 70 million and 80 million. Yes, you heard that right. From middle-class beginnings to an 8-figure fortune. But how? Here's where the money comes from. One of the biggest financial turning points came from publishing. His memoir, A Promised Land, became a global bestseller. In fact, Barack and Michelle Obama reportedly signed a joint book deal worth over $60 million. That deal alone transformed their wealth. Millions of copies sold worldwide, translated into multiple languages, massive royalties. After leaving the White House, Obama became one of the most sought-after public speakers in the world. Reports estimate he earns $300,000 to $400,000 per speech. Corporate conferences, leadership summits, global forums. One appearance can generate more income than many Americans earn in years. In 2018, Barack and Michelle launched Higher Ground Productions. They signed a multi-year deal with Netflix, reportedly worth tens of millions. Their production company creates documentaries, series, films, social impact storytelling. This isn't just passive income. It's long-term brand expansion, and it continues generating millions. So when people ask, how did Barack Obama become so wealthy? The answer isn't politics, it's post-presidency strategy. After leaving the White House, the Obamas invested in real estate, carefully, valued at approximately $8 million, located in the prestigious Kalorama neighborhood. This home became their post-presidency residence while their daughters finished school. It features elegant architecture, large entertaining spaces, private garden areas, high security. Estimated value, $12 million. Located in Massachusetts, this waterfront property is pure luxury. Ocean views, private beachfront access, spacious modern design, lush landscaping. It's the kind of retreat reserved for America's elite. And yet, it reflects quiet wealth, not flashy excess. Unlike billionaires who showcase extravagance, Obama's lifestyle is refined, measured, strategic. Now here's something interesting. Despite his wealth, Barack Obama is not known for outrageous supercar collections. Before presidency, he drove a Ford Escape Hybrid, practical, eco-conscious. During presidency, of course, he used the armored Cadillac limousine known as the Beast. After leaving office, security restrictions still limit what he drives. So, unlike celebrities with Lamborghinis and Ferraris, Obama's image remains grounded, symbolic, presidential. But here's where things get even more fascinating. His investments, his influence, and the rumors surrounding his 2026 power circle. When most presidents leave office, their influence fades. But for Barack Obama, influence became an asset, and assets build empires. Unlike tech billionaires who publicly announce stock trades, Obama's wealth strategy is structured, conservative, and diversified. After leaving office, financial disclosures revealed investments across index funds, U.S. Treasury bonds, mutual funds, retirement accounts, real estate appreciation, no reckless crypto headlines, no risky overnight ventures. Instead, long-term stability. Financial advisors estimate that a significant portion of his fortune is protected in low-risk diversified portfolios designed to grow steadily, not explosively. And that's key, because post-presidency wealth isn't about gambling, it's about preservation. But investments are only one part of the empire. The real power lies in foundations and influence. Founded in 2014, the Obama Foundation became the centerpiece of his post-White House mission. It focuses on leadership development, civic engagement, youth programs, global democracy initiatives, While the foundation is non-profit, its scale is massive. Hundreds of millions have been raised in donations over the years. Its Chicago headquarters, the Obama Presidential Center, is a multi-million-dollar development project transforming an entire community. This isn't just philanthropy, it's legacy construction. And legacy is priceless. When Barack and Michelle Obama signed that deal with Netflix, critics wondered, was this just branding or business brilliance? The answer? Both. Higher Ground Productions has released award-winning documentaries and storytelling projects that blend entertainment with social themes. Awards, global streams, massive visibility, and most importantly, consistent income. Media is influence, and influence monetized becomes empire. Let's address the luxury question. Does Barack Obama travel by private jet? Yes, but often for security reasons. Former presidents receive lifelong Secret Service protection. Commercial flights become complicated. Chartered aircraft are often required for logistics and safety. But unlike celebrities who flaunt private jets on Instagram, Obama's travel remains professional, controlled, and largely private. His wealth supports comfort, not excess. Now let's talk about something few discuss openly: his political influence in 2026. Even years after leaving office, Barack Obama remains one of the most influential figures in American politics. Endorsements from him still matter. Fundraising events he attends sell out immediately. Campaign appearances, national headlines. In 2026, while not holding office, his network of advisors, donors, and global leaders remains strong. Presidents may leave office, but power networks rarely disappear. And here's where rumors start to swirl. 2026 rumors and speculation. Online speculation occasionally hints at advisory roles behind the scenes, influence over party strategy, global diplomatic consultation, media expansion plan. Now, it's important to separate verified fact from internet noise. There is no confirmed plan for another office run, but his voice continues shaping discussions worldwide, and that alone keeps his brand powerful. The real secret to Barack Obama's 2026 lifestyle? It's not yachts. It's not supercars. It's influence converted into sustainable wealth. Measured moves, strategic partnerships, calculated expansion. And we're just getting started. In part 3, we uncover the full breakdown of his annual income streams, how much he earns per year in 2026, security costs and lifestyle expenses, his daily routine today, family life with Michelle and daughters, and the real cost of maintaining a presidential legacy. Because wealth isn't just about earning, it's about maintaining. It's one thing to have a fortune of $70 to $80 million. It's another to maintain it. So how much does Barack Obama actually earn per year in 2026? And what does it really cost to live as a former president of the United States? Let's break it down. While he no longer earns a presidential salary, Obama's income streams remain powerful. Estimated per speech, $300,000, $400,000. If he gives just 10 to 15 major speeches per year, that alone could generate $6 million annually. And some years, even more. As memoir A Promised Land continues generating global sales, combined with Michelle Obama's best-selling books, ongoing royalties are estimated in the millions per year. Publishing isn't a one-time paycheck. It's recurring revenue. Through Higher Ground Productions and its partnership with Netflix, new projects continue to stream worldwide. While exact yearly earnings are private, analysts estimate several $1 million annually from production deals and back-end royalties. Conservative estimates suggest Barack Obama's yearly income in 2026 ranges between $8 million to $15 million, depending on appearances and projects. That's post-presidency wealth, optimized. Now here's something most people don't consider. Living as a former president comes with unique expenses. Former presidents receive Secret Service protection for life, while taxpayer-funded security covers official protection, private lifestyle adjustments, secure properties, controlled travel, add complexity. Luxury homes in secure neighborhoods. Transportation logistics, private event coordination, privacy infrastructure. Maintaining safety at this level is not ordinary. The Washington D.C. mansion and the Martha's Vineyard estate require staff, landscaping, security upgrades, property taxes, ongoing renovations. Luxury real estate doesn't just hold value, it demands upkeep. But wealth is only part of the story. What does his daily life actually look like? Unlike his White House years filled with crisis briefings, Obama's 2026 routine is more balanced. Reports and interviews suggest his day includes morning workouts, reading global news, writing and reviewing projects, foundation meetings, strategy calls, time with family. He has spoken publicly about valuing slower mornings now, something he rarely had during presidency. Power has shifted, but discipline remains. And at the center of it all, family. Barack and Michelle Obama maintain a relatively private family dynamic. Their daughters, now adults, pursue their own paths away from constant political spotlight. Unlike many political families, the Obamas have intentionally created boundaries between public influence and private life. Vacations are discreet. Celebrations are private. Appearances are strategic. But even with wealth, comfort, and influence, there are pressures. Few people understand what it means to carry a presidential legacy, every speech analyzed, every comment dissected, every public appearance scrutinized. In 2026, Barack Obama is not just a former president, he is a symbol, and symbols carry expectations. The real cost of presidential life isn't financial, it's psychological. Maintaining relevance without overexposure, balancing influence without overshadowing new leaders, remaining respected without becoming divisive. That's a delicate line. And we're not done yet. When you've been the leader of the free world, your circle changes forever. In 2026, Barack Obama doesn't just attend events, he shapes rooms. Let's talk about the elite network surrounding him. After leaving office, Obama entered a different kind of influence arena, not political office, but global leadership forums. He's appeared alongside world leaders, billionaire philanthropists, CEOs of major corporations, international policy advisors. His presence at global conferences still commands headlines. From climate panels to leadership summits, his voice carries weight far beyond U.S. borders. Influence didn't shrink, it internationalized. And then there's the celebrity connection. Over the years, Obama built relationships across Hollywood and the entertainment world. Through higher ground productions and public appearances, he's interacted with major actors, directors, and cultural icons. Private birthday celebrations in Martha's Vineyard reportedly brought together influential entertainers, media executives, political figures. Now, while much of this remains private, one thing is clear. His lifestyle intersects with the highest levels of media and culture. Not flashy, not paparazzi-driven, but undeniably elite. Let's put his net worth into perspective. Many former presidents increased their wealth after leaving office through book deals, speaking tours, consulting roles. Barack Obama's estimated $70–80 million fortune places him among the wealthiest former U.S. presidents in modern history. Not billionaire status, but financially elite. What makes his case unique? The scale of his media expansion through Netflix and the massive joint publishing success with Michelle Obama. Few presidential couples have built such a strong entertainment footprint post-office. That's modern influence. But with influence comes controversy. Even years after his presidency, Barack Obama remains a polarizing figure. Critics question his political legacy, policy decisions from his administration, his post-presidency wealth growth. Supporters argue his global diplomacy achievements, healthcare reform legacy, calm leadership style. And in the digital age, every public statement trends instantly. Rumors in 2026 occasionally surface about behind-the-scenes advisory roles or party influence, though no official political return has been confirmed. Speculation fuels engagement, but facts matter, and officially Obama remains a former president focused on foundation work, media projects, and speaking engagements. The truth about power? It never disappears. It evolves. One of the most delicate aspects of his 2026 lifestyle is maintaining influence without dominating current political leadership. He must support causes, inspire new leaders, avoid overshadowing successes. It's a rare balancing act. Few former presidents have navigated it at this scale. But there's one final piece of this story: legacy. Because wealth fades, headlines change, but legacy, that's permanent. In Part 5, we conclude with his long-term legacy strategy, the Obama Presidential Center impact, future business possibilities, wealth projection for the next decade, and the ultimate question, how history may remember him. This is bigger than money. It's about history. Money builds comfort. Influence builds power. But legacy builds immortality. And in 2026, Barack Obama is no longer chasing office. He's building permanence. In Chicago, construction of the Obama Presidential Center represents more than architecture. It represents narrative control, museums, community spaces, leadership programs, digital archives. This project is designed to preserve his presidency for generations, shaping how students, researchers, and citizens interpret his time in office. Presidential libraries are not just buildings. They are storytelling machines, and once completed, this center will anchor his legacy physically and symbolically, because history isn't only written in books, it's built in stone. Now let's talk long-term numbers. If Barack Obama continues earning conservatively between $8 to $15 million per year and maintains diversified investments, financial analysts suggest his net worth could potentially cross $100 million within the next decade. And that's without launching any new major ventures. No tech startup, no private equity empire, no billionaire pivot, just disciplined growth. That's what makes his wealth story unique. It's not explosive, it's strategic. Through higher ground productions and partnerships with Netflix, storytelling has become one of his strongest post-presidency tools. If this media expansion continues, documentaries, biographical films, global series, the brand value of Obama could extend far beyond politics. In the modern world, media equals cultural permanence, and permanence equals financial sustainability. But here's the real twist. Think about it. The name Barack Obama carries global recognition, speaking authority, institutional credibility, cultural symbolism. Very few individuals in modern history achieve that level of universal brand awareness, and brand power outlives political office. In 2026, Barack Obama's lifestyle is not about flashy headlines. It's about controlled influence, calculated growth, intentional visibility, and strategic silence. Despite the wealth, the estates, and the influence, his daily life appears grounded compared to typical celebrity billionaires. Family time, foundation meetings, selective public appearances, carefully chosen interviews. He doesn't flood social media with luxury. He preserves mystique. And sometimes, mystique is more powerful than exposure. So what is the true story of Barack Obama's 2026 lifestyle? It's not about yachts. It's not about diamond watches. It's not about exotic supercars. It's about transition from president to power broker, from politician to global statesman, from salary-based income to strategic empire, from a young community organizer in Chicago to a two-term president of the United States to a multi-millionaire building a legacy institution. Barack Obama's journey proves one thing. Power evolves, wealth compounds. But legacy? Legacy defines the final chapter. And as 2026 unfolds, one question remains. Will history remember him primarily as a president or as one of the most strategically successful post-presidency figures of the modern era? Only time will decide. But one thing is certain. The empire continues.